From the traditions of Mesopotamia to the intellectual minds of the Renaissance, our curiosity uncovers the early foundations that shaped our understanding of magnetism. But here's the twist. Back then, magnetism wasn't just a theory. It was a potent power used for practical applications, especially in healing. Back in the day, Pythagoras was onto something big, sharing loads of info with us. Fast forward, not much was known until the Arabs got into it. The Chinese were involved too, thanks to the Marinus compass. But honestly, it got a bit neglected until the 17th century. That's when things got interesting, with Rosicrucianism and Hermetists diving into magnetic theory. Imagine stepping into a tank called the Mesmus Magnetic Cube. It's not your usual tank here. People gather, put their feet in, hold hands, and create a unique battery using the water in the tank. Now, let's talk about the magnetic theory behind this. It's surprisingly simple. You see, what we often think of as empty air is anything but empty. In fact, it's a vital mix of elements that sustains all life. We live and thrive within this substance we call air. It's not just oxygen or helium. Air is a substance in itself, a fundamental part of our existence. Think about it. If air fails, so do we. It's more than just a mix of gases. It's a crucial substance that supports life in ways we might not always recognize. There's a powerful force that's all around us, yet it often goes unnoticed. This force is the magnetic energy field present in our atmosphere, directly influenced by the sun. The changing seasons, winter, summer, and spring, are linked to this magnetic factor in the air. Everything around us is buzzing with a kind of invisible energy. This energy creates vibrations like ripples in a pond. Now, these vibes, when they hit the magnetic field, turn into a whole bunch of different signals. It's like having 1,000 TV channels, each one beaming its own unique show. So, what's interesting is that beyond the air we breathe and the usual stuff we know, there's something else out there. It's an invisible player in the game of life. And guess what? This energy isn't just out there, it's part of us too. We're diving into the magnetic field and how it plays a role in our bodies. We've uncovered that every person is surrounded by a unique energy field called an etheric. It's like a magnetic aura, but not quite what you'd expect from metaphysics. This energy field, stretching about 3 to 5 feet in every direction, creates a protective bubble around our bodies. It's our powerhouse because it thrives on our moods, emotions, thoughts, and attitudes, like a bodyguard. When we're mentally, emotionally, and physically in sync, this magnetic field becomes a super shield. It fights off infections, aids in healing, and even compensates for lost functions if we take good care of it. It all ties back to our morality. It's not just a nice-to-have thing, it's crucial for our survival. Did you know that the energy straight from the sun flows into us through our magnetic field? It enters through the crown of our heads, spreads throughout our bodies, and then exits through the lower centers. But here's this flow is sensitive. The moment we break the rules, we mess with this magnetic flow. It's like damaging the life force within us. We've got to stick to the laws of nature, almost like the laws of God, or this magnetic field can fail. Living a rowdy lifestyle is a common cause of damaging our vital energy field today. This field can be negatively affected by moods, attitudes, fears, and complexes. When this energy field is damaged, it swiftly impacts our health, reducing vitality, increasing susceptibility to infections, and ultimately shortening life expectancy. Understanding and preserving this vital energy is crucial for a healthier and longer life. Now let's talk about the energy vibes our bodies give off. Imagine it like a magnetic field wrapping around everything in us. But get this, it's not just one big energy thing. Every part of your body has its own little magnetic field. And inside you, there are these tiny energy units hanging out in the tiniest spaces, even in atoms. Each tiny energy unit is like a mini-me of you, surviving in its own way. And guess what? This energy thing? It plays by the rules, the law of the energy field. That law is also the law of integrity. So basically, your energy field decides what's right and wrong. It's like the natural referee of life. The energy TPL, that's like our inner guide, says a few things. First off, it's a no-no to mess with our mood and well-being. Using negativity, nope, not cool. Compromising on good values, also a thumbs down. Basically, anything that goes against the common good messes up our magnetic field, and that's a problem. Selfishness messes with our energy field. It's the engine behind all the bad stuff we do. Breaking rules, like the 10 Commandments, or any other good life principles. Yep, that damages our energy field too. It's not about where you're from or some fancy rules. It's about the life principle in every part of us. Even in small scenarios where you're tempted to act selfishly, perhaps by skipping a line or ignoring someone in need. This action, while seemingly small, is like a misstep in the intricate dance of your body's energy field. Just as every organ in your body has a moral duty to the whole, every action we take impacts this delicate balance. Each part of our body has its own job, and believe it or not, a moral duty. Our body is a team of organs working together for a common goal, our well-being. If we mistreat one organ, it affects all. Neglecting one is neglecting them all. Each organ has its unique role, creating fields within our body. Together, these fields form a powerful magnetic force around us. Let's dive deeper to understand this incredible synergy. Now, let's journey back to Pythagoras' era. In ancient Egyptian temples, therapy wasn't all about words. It was about gazing at cool, symmetrical shapes like cubes, octagons, and dodecahedrons. Each of these shapes acted like a therapeutic picture set on altars for people to reflect upon. They weren't alive, but looking at them somehow made people feel the vibes. Everywhere you look, there are these invisible magnetic fields, and they've got some rules. When you see a shape that's just right, like perfect proportions, it's not just a cool visual. It actually taps into your subconscious and makes you feel satisfied or fulfilled. That uplifting feeling transforms into a sort of positive energy, akin to a friendly magnetic influence. It indicates an acknowledgement of harmony, as if everything is falling into perfect alignment. When we visualize perfection, it's like a boost for ourselves. It's like a secret upgrade. But if we focus on discord or things being out of whack, it actually hurts us. It messes with our energy. Nature is pretty cool. It's full of benevolent things. But when humans mess with nature, that goodness can disappear. Living in this universe, you'll notice harmony is the key. We often assume that external factors can disrupt this harmony. However, the truth is different. Our protective magnetic field shields us from negative external influences unless we consciously weaken ourselves through intellectual or emotional vulnerabilities. The responsibility lies with us. Our mistakes impact our magnetic field, which not only surrounds us, but extends to vital internal systems like digestion. A bad disposition can harm this field, leading to illness and problems. It's crucial to understand that no one is entirely isolated. We're not infected solely by external influences. There's always a connection between our internal and external harmonies. This intricate balance shapes our well-being. Let's shift gears in a bit. We encounter problems in our society, right? We make laws to stop these issues, but it's not just about the physical stuff. The real deal is understanding that behind government problems, religious dilemmas, or philosophical puzzles, it all boils down to one thing: lack of integrity. And what's integrity broken down for you? It's following the rules of energy fields. See, every field has its own set of rules, and these rules get along just fine. But if you break them, if you mess with the integrity, that's when trouble starts. Conflict becomes a constant companion. So, how do we escape this constant conflict? Easy. By not messing with the energy factors of our own lives. Taking care of ourselves involves respecting the natural integrity of our mind and body. It's crucial not to let negative attitudes take root, as they can disrupt the honest and magnetic energy fields within us. These magnetic fields are our internal honesty meters. they're always truthful. When we feel a sense of negativity, it's not an external evil, but rather a signal that we've missed an opportunity to develop and purify our inner energy. These magnetic fields are dynamic and evolve with us throughout life. By becoming better individuals, we strengthen and amplify the positive energy within us, creating a path to personal growth. Start today. Reflect on your daily choices and ask yourself, am I contributing to positive energy, or am I stuck in a cycle of negativity? Life can be a bit messy, and we might find ourselves making the same mistakes, but we can learn from it. Embrace the process of learning and growing. Share your journey with others and encourage them to join you. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positive change, transforming not just our own lives, but the world around us. Remember, every small step counts. Let's make the choice to learn, grow, and align ourselves with the positive forces of life.